And I will drive him into a land barren and desolate.
Who is the Northern Army? What is this country called?
Hey, bro, I don't want to break off from you. Let me let my girl and my kids go real quick. I'll tell her I'll go back to the house.
Yeah, so it said, will I remove far from you what?
But I will remove far off of you the Northern Army.
The Northern Army, that's talking about North America in prophecy. Go ahead.
And I will drive him into a land barren and desolate.
The land barren and desolate, that's talking about mainly the Middle East, mainly in Saudi Arabia. Mainly, like, start from the top.
This is Joel chapter 2 and the 20. But I will remove far off from you the Northern Army.
So the Northern Army, that's talking about North America. The North American Army. Go ahead.
And I will drive him into a land barren and desolate.
He gonna drive him into a land barren and desolate. That's talking about over there in Saudi Arabia, basically that's gonna be where Armageddon is gonna be fought. Yeah, the Valley of Jehoshaphat, or Yahweh Shabbat, right. the Lord's judgment.
With his face toward the east sea, and his hinder part toward the utmost sea, and his
Middle East.
And his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he hath done great things.
Yeah, so they're gonna go over there and they're gonna be put to death.
That's why I said. That's why I was saying. This war, this is one where the Lord is gathering them into an area. So ain't no coming back from this. So when they get caught up, they literally going over there to fight against the guy he really called Jesus, his name is Yahweh Shah. He's going to be over there. He's gathering them there, all the nations there, to give his judgment out. And all those armies is gathered there to be put to death. So ain't no coming back from over there.
Because check this out. This is Isaiah 9 and 5. It says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood.
Bling us hit with swords, right.
It says
confused noise, man. Screaming.
It says, but this coming war,
the coming war,
shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
Come on, give me the missile board, man.
Hey, pay attention, man. That's what we're teaching. What's that right there,
What's
brother?
that you got in your hand?
That's the point. Come here.
That's what you hear when you read the scriptures and it's talking about glittering arrows.
No, you good, bro. Okay.
When you hear or read things in the scriptures and they talk about glittering arrows and this type of thing, prophets didn't have ICBM that they just spoke or a missile. So you're a prophet, you standing off, the Lord show you a vision. Boom, you see something glittering going across the sky. What it's gonna look like, a glittering arrow. That's what they talk about. So when you read glittering arrow, something like that. Okay, go ahead. No,
This is 2nd Esdras 15. Salaki. This 2nd Esdras 16, verse 33. It says, the virgins shall mourn having no bridegrooms.
The virgins, they go, hey, because a lot of these chicks, they men gonna be sent over there to that war, man. And they're gonna die over there.
And they're not coming back, so they're gonna be crying the blues.
Because the brother mentioned about the draft coming. They gonna draft all these little young punk ass niggas, right?
Hey, notice it said the virgins. So
I'm ready for them to go anyway, man. I'm losing people every day.
Hey, notice it said the virgins shall mourn. So that means they're gonna be sending young men to war. Because if the word virgin means a young woman.
Yeah, it don't mean that she's untouched because you got two different virgins.
Right.
It could be you.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta specify.
Yeah, because you got Bethwala and you got Alma. Alma is just a young woman, but she done been hit.
Because
Bethwala means somebody ain't been touched.
Hey, they may have a stipulation in that bill that they're gonna pass where they can start snatching people up at 18. They may right after high school, they may snatch their ass up and take them over there.
Well, if you got badass grades, they may snatch your ass.
Hey man, they may have it where some of these inmates may have to go mandatory. Go to combat.
They say I can't go because I'm a convicted felon. I got 4 felonies.
Hey, let me say something. I just went back on the computer to look up for the sign in because they said the same thing to me. And now they're starting to let us go. And they're saying that they're parting our record if we go out there, man.
See, the white
so now
man
they gonna start snatching us after that. Once they
Hey, the so-called white man is in control of all of that. He can change things whenever he feels
the Rothschilds.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I'm talking about who run the world for real. Ooh, man.
Rothschild is at the top of the food chain.
Man.
But hey, in America, they've been known to change laws whenever they feel the need to be. Just like they just changed the law where you can have no foreign troops on police American soil. That's over and done.
Yeah, they signed that off on July the 1st, wasn't it?
Yeah. July the 4th.
They said we can't do
While
what?
niggas was popping fireworks.
Okay.
On the real. Going through that. What you say, brother?
Okay. What he just said was this. There was a rule that said foreign troops couldn't be on U.S. soil policing American citizens.
But now they can.
Yeah. So that's going to, cause see, if you was a cop, you wouldn't feel right snatching and busting motherfuckers' heads of people that you know.
Yeah.
So they're bringing a foreign troop there.
So a France motherfucker can come in there and
under the guise of the UN.
And they amended that one because in the Constitution it says that the Americans shouldn't have a standing army. You know what I'm saying? The only time the army would come together is if it was in time of war. You know what I'm saying? Right. They had a standing army for fucking how long? But anyway, back in here, Second Esdras, 16:33. The virgins shall mourn having no bridegrooms.
Okay.
The women shall mourn having no husbands.
Yeah, the women gonna mourn because you know what? Hey, they ain't gonna have no husband. Their little boyfriends that they with in school right now, they gonna get shipped over there. You know what I'm saying?
on some real shit, they've been doing it to us. I don't mean to cut you off, brother. They've been doing that to us for years. Even in slavery, they was, man, degrade us in front of our wives and kill us and keep the women and children, but make the black man look bad in front of his wife.
But turn around and then use you in the war.
Hell yeah.
In the war.
And he did that in front of her so she can tell her son, hey, don't go against what this white man said.
500 years later,
and still running. So that's the black man against the skinny against the big, the light skin against the dark. And they still doing it, man. And we eating it up. We killing each other every fucking day. My man just got killed last night. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, but you know what? Niggas don't know no better.
Y'all know each other. Nigga, y'all grew up with each other. How the fuck you gonna shoot him, man?
And that's the curse. That's the curse that's on us. Deuteronomy 28 says our eyes shall be evil towards our brothers.
Somebody going to 28.
Sinner and delicate.
Yep. But once you come into this truth, you realize that the guys you knew in the world, this might not be for them.
Exactly.
So that means you gotta lead them niggas.
We gotta bring them to this.
But if they look, the Lord says He chooses you. So you can't choose. You can't come up here and be like, okay, I'm gonna decide to be down with this. It's something in your spirit got you there. The Lord possibly chose you to have you come here. Now your guys, they might not never get it, bro. They might look at you and be like, man, oh, you reading the Bible now?
And the deeper this gets, the further out, because it says that deep, when you really get into this, it is said that you will sound crazy when you can understand this feeling and break it down.
Hey, the scripture says,
because people talking crazy other than just
so when you start to change your life and follow it after this, they ain't gonna want to be around you anyway.
Hey, the scriptures say darkness cannot comprehend light, man. So when you come into the light and they in darkness, you can't mix those two together. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why the word holy goes into the word separate. You know what I'm saying? Because when you become holy, you separate yourself from the things of this world. You know what I'm saying? We don't get involved in, R. Kelly coming to town, nigga. Let's get a ticket.
No, I'm already on the sins of the flesh, man.
That's why in the book of
Okay, hold on. Let him come out with that scripture that you were reading about the brother.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall lead.
And that's why it's so many single parent, only mother homes in here, because that's a curse. That's why you can't walk down the street without somebody. Where you from, man? What street you from?
Straight up.
What you claiming? You go evil because that's a curse that's upon us. You know?
Let me jump to 56 too.
So you can understand, I'm letting finish, because you can understand. Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter of this book, from the first verse to the 15th verse, it tells you about all the blessings that will be on the Israelites. From 1 to 14, it tells you about all the blessings. From the 15th on to the 68th verse in that chapter, it tells you about all the curses that will be on those people. The very last one that talks about going into slavery on ships, there's a major curse and all those people fit it, and that's why all these other curses, we can show you where it fits our people. Go ahead now, what you had you want to say?
Yeah, I was just basically saying, if you read the book of Ezekiel, 3rd chapter, he said, it was in my mouth as sweet as honey, but in my stomach it was bitter. That's part of the bitterness that your family, your friends, the people that you grew up with is not going to accept his word like you would accept it.
They might not.
They might not, you know? That's part of the bitterness that you have to, you know, suffer by being in this truth, man. And the more and more you grow in this thing, the more and more you don't understand why is it bitter, man.
Because the Lord basically said that while you doing this and correcting your life, you can save your whole household. So if you got your wife and your children in your mind, like, man, how I'm gonna protect them in that day, it's by being covered by the blood of not Jesus, of Yahweh Shai. That's his real name. You know? So doing this work, what we doing, studying these scriptures, living our life, applying what we learn in these scriptures, we apply it to our lives. For instance, we don't eat pork, because that's a sin. The Bible tells us not to. Shrimp, lobster, crab. You know what I'm saying? We ain't sleeping with another man's woman. If the bitch say she got a man,
hands off.
How many niggas be like?
Though. I ain't gonna lie, I eat pork, but I don't eat lobster, none of that, fish, none of that.
You know,
I gotta get off some pork.
The white man put on our people.
Certain fish is cool. Tilapia, salmon. You know what I'm saying?
I don't eat none of that.
Oh well, no.
But no, man, that's the problem, man. I appreciate you.
Hey, no problem, brother. Hey, we out here every Sunday, 3 o'clock, brother. Every Sunday at 3 o'clock.
My dude just put off, you know, them kids, but I mean, I used to work out here, but I don't tell you that, but this is my first time I seen two brothers out here, and I'm like, man, I want to hear what these brothers got to say, man.
Well, you got a card, you got a website, so you can do that, and when you're in the area, whatnot, come through. Like I said, we out here every Sunday at 3 o'clock or something.
That's me, man.
Because the name of the Father is Yahweh.
You be safe out there in the streets.
The name of the Father is Yahweh. In the name of the Son, Jesus Christ, his name is Yahweh Shai.
Say it back. The name of the Father is Yahweh. The name of the Son is Yahweh Shai. The name of the Father is Yahweh. The name of the Son is
Right. Hey,
You don't say what you have on. Just
I know. Look, my hair look crazy because you got a whole 5-point star in this killing price. That's because I ain't even, you know, shit. You won't never know what I am. Goddamn it. You would think I'm motherfucking a stoner, G. You don't even know.
Hey,
I ain't know none of that.
no, it's all good, man. Hey,
I wear my hair straight.
Revelations 13 and 16 says that he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or their forehead. That mark is the RFID chip.
the chip that they be talking about, they be
They trying to chip us anyway.
Exactly.
Do not take that. Because that's the mark of the beast.
You gotta shoot me to do that.
Not come down to that, man.
But I'm saying,
Well, I'm shooting back too.
but the scripture, the prophecy says that you will not be able to buy or sell. You know? So going to get food for your children or food for you and shit, you're not gonna be able to do that without that chip. But that's where it comes in faith and knowing these scriptures. Because in here, the Lord said that his servant shall eat. So you're like, oh shit, okay, the Lord's servant's gonna eat. Well, how can I be the Lord's servant? This teaches you that. And you need a man to teach you what this is. Because you can't read it and get it on your own. Each one of us was taught by a man that taught us these scriptures. The right
But
way.
do you believe everything in the Holy
I
Bible?
believe everything that's written in here. Everything, because,
I don't.
and I know why you don't. Because the
I
people
read
that you
Quran too.
that's bullshit. The people that you heard, the people that you heard this break, the people that you heard explain this don't understand it. So they'll tell you one thing and then turn around and tell you something else, and you like, that shit don't add up. That shit don't make sense. That shit can't be right. Yeah, because they didn't have the understanding.
So
of it.
now,
And the scriptures say, let every man be fully persuaded.
in his own mind. Exactly. So here's what I'm gonna say. Think of a question that nobody's been able to give you a straight answer on when it comes to this. Let's see.
Where's God?
Where's God? Pretty much everywhere.
He everywhere.
Because you got.
So the nigga I seen him get killed last night, God was with him?
Actually, God killed his ass.
Yeah.
Tell you the truth.
God killed him.
Yes. I prove with the Bible.
Watch the scriptures.
I
With the scriptures.
Somebody get 1 Samuel 26.
Somebody give me
Hey, let's find-
45. Somebody give me 45.
Keep shooting back.
Somebody give me Isaiah 45.
That's what I'm getting.
I get 1 Samuel 26.
Get 1 Samuel 2 and 6. Somebody get Amos 3 and 5. This is Isaiah 45 and 7. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
It's always about a balance.
So why would you do that, man? If you're supposed to be about peace and being strong about, why would you?
Because the Lord is about
that,
balance. The Lord is about balance. If you live in your life correctly as He told you, you can prolong your days. If you go against what He said and you rebel, you're gonna die. The reason we die is because we sin. That's the reason we die. That's the reason death entered into the world. Is because we sinned. We disobeyed what the Father told us. That's the reason why we in the He is forgiven. He is forgiven. If you repent and turn away from the ways that you follow His ways, you gotta repent and follow His ways. If you don't,
You can't get the blessing. You can't get the blessing and think you're gonna keep doing the same shit you do.
let me ask you a question, right?
If I rob you, and destroy your house and rob you, and then never apologize to you, would you just forgive me and be like, you still my nigga? Or you would be like, no, nigga, you robbed me. It's the same thing with the Lord. Hey, unless you say, Lord, forgive me, He's not fucking with you.
Right, so if the brother came and be like, hey, I apologize for breaking in your crib, man. Whatever I can do to make it up to you, tell me what I need to do. And you be like, okay, you need to do X, Y, A, B, C, and I'll forgive you. That's the Lord.
I forgave my man, but he did anyway, but I didn't kill him. But he did.
But that's the point.
And I guess God took him out too.
The Lord said, look, I will forgive you if you do A, B, C, X, Y, Z. It's written in here.
I got that.
So once we start doing, oh, you gotta go ahead, brother.
This is Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 17. It says, yet the children of thy people say, the way of the Lord is not equal. But as for them, their ways are not equal. For the righteous turneth from his righteousness and committed iniquity.
Right, and iniquity is committing sin. So our people turn from their one in power. So somebody can Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Because our message is this.
Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
We out here teaching our people that you are the chosen people, that you the king of this world, that you own this world, that the so-called white man, the so-called China man, the so-called Arab man, the so-called East Indian man, the so-called everybody else that ain't a part of these 12 tribes is fucking beneath you.
They're gonna be slaves to you.
And they were made to serve you. That's what the power of heaven destinated for us, man. He designed for every fucking body to serve us. And our people don't want that. Guess what? Hey,
You gotta wake him up.
we can only wake them up if the Lord wakes them up. If the Lord we ain't doing nothing. We out here preaching the word.
And your mission is to each one teach one.
And the Lord and the Lord will open up their mind.
Like the Lord brought you over here. It wasn't us. It was the Lord that brought you over here.
Yeah,
The scriptures say man's borns are the Lord.
The Lord brought me over here, but you black man brought me over here because I seen y'all and I'm like, man, I want to see what that's about, man. I see some black people in unity.
No, we do this.
Yeah, I just did it too.
But the scriptures say the Lord, we get the seed and the Lord gives the increase, man. So it's all upon the Lord, man. And when the Lord want to bring you into this thing.
Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord.
All 12 tribes.
Thy God.
The so-called Latino, so-called Native American, so-called Negro. You are a holy people unto the Lord, unto Yahweh. Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
The Lord, thy God, hath chosen thee
They have chosen us
to be a special people
to be special
unto himself
above all people of the people
that are upon the face of the earth.
Now we get the other scriptures, 2 Ezra 6, Isaiah 40, where it says the rest of these motherfucking people, the Lord spit on it.
I know.
That's them.
Bro, I gotta go check on my kid. I love what you just said, man. Y'all be smart.